What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and boy, did I pick a good time to start my Road to Glory incentives. You can check the first few videos and streams on that. There's more to come, and is it a good time? Let's go ahead and find out, because we have a heck of an update coming. But as we all know, this is update number a million something, and for the most part, let's be honest, UFL has overpromised, underdelivered. That's just the truth of it. But let's see what they have in store for us, and we'll revisit this and see if they actually deliver this time, because there's some pretty cool stuff in here. So let's start at the top. The Team Pass Dragonborn gets more mechanics to fuel competition. That's obviously the dragon theme, skin-driven promo. We know, like, from the St. Patty's Day skins and stuff like that, kind of what to expect, so that's cool. Ladder restart plus rewards, we all know about that. We've had that before. The rewards have been lackluster. Let's see if they're a little bit better this time. From what I've seen, they haven't improved too much, but we know about that already. So nothing new there. PvE specific challenges, so it looks like there's going to be more rewards for maybe playoff mode or whatever mode they might have maybe coming for PvE. I believe it's just playoff mode though, but we will see. AI teams now with 5 difficulty levels. That ties in to the PvE specific challenges / playoffs and things like that, which is good. It's good to add depth to the game, and I think having a strong PvE mode, strong AI difficulty is good, because that's where you train, that's where you practice, and to get rewarded for that is huge. So these are all good things, nothing groundbreaking, but these are all good things, right? Then you have first 5 run styles. Now this is where it threw me off. You see here, Cristiano Ronaldo, De Bruyne, Leao, Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, more coming soon. They give you some names: Lamine, Vinny, Ousmane Dembele. It's funny that they couldn't even spell out the whole names. I know that this is the CEO, but dude, you are announcing this stuff. Your official accounts don't even announce all of these, so you could at least make it more official, right? But it's funny that he makes the announcements many times, either just him or before the official accounts, and then it's just so unprofessional. It's like, the way that they do this is insane to me. Let's just put it that way. I mean, nothing ties this man to UFL. For instance, do you guys know eFootball's president, CEO, whoever? Do you know EA Sports' president or leader of FC, whatever, department leader, whatever you would call it? The answer is probably no, because I've been playing for years and I don't know any names there, because I don't need to. And all of the drops are done through the official channels, right? Whether it's the website or their official social media for the game. No idea why the official stuff for UFL is mainly dropped through Eugene. It drives me crazy and it blows my mind, but it is what it is. Now, with these run styles, back to the point, I thought it was literally going to be like speedy run style, strong run style. You get what I'm saying? Almost like the lengthy and different body types in the run styles associated with those body types, like in FC. I didn't know they were just talking about these specific players are going to start getting run styles. So when they said 5 run styles, I didn't know it would mean like just 5 players getting new runs. That's absolutely, I guess it's cool to add, but it's not as big as it seemed like they were purposely misleading us. Unless I missed some information, which could be the case, because I haven't been playing UFL that much, right? I just started my Road to Glory, but other than that, I've had a hiatus from the game. So you guys let me know if you thought the same thing as me, or if you knew that these run styles were just for individual players, right? Because that's literally what I thought, and I thought to myself, like, that's cool, but they have to fix other things. Now that it's even less than what I thought, meaning only these specific players are going to have better player IDs, I mean, that should have been pretty much in the game from the start. You had over 8 years in production for this game, and you're just now giving players, more individual run styles, individual identification, player ID. It should have been with all these players anyways, especially in this day and age with your competition. But whatever, that's what they're giving us. Corners and free kicks reworked. Let's just hope that A, the corner flick will be gone with this, and B, the free kicks aren't just aim to the corner, 3 bars, goal, because that's absolutely boring. It needs to be skill-based both on corners and free kicks. Second player pressing updated. We will see if that helps out defensively. I wish there was more on player movement, and I didn't look too far in this. I wanted to do a live reaction, so we'll see if there's more on the stiff movement that really renders UFL's defenders, pretty much it's pretty unrealistic. They can't really keep up with the attackers like they need to in order to make defense truly a skill, right? Goalkeeper logic improved. Let's hope that means, that's just another way of saying they're not broken anymore. But remember, they went from not being able to save anything to saving way too much. So can they finally get a proper balance? We will see. AI assist behavior update, right? So they're always vague. This could be huge. It could be nothing. We'll have to see. Jockeying tuned. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Again, hopefully, they're very vague. A game that's having so many problems, you would think they'd be more specific. Usually when they're vague, that's a bad thing, right? In the past, when they've been vague and we hope for the best, prepare for the worst, typically we got the worst or close to that, right? Let's hope for the first time, right, that they actually deliver, and maybe this jockeying tuning will be, making the defenders be able to actually defend, where it's actually a skill and they can keep up with the attackers, so attackers can't just cut left and right and keep the ball the whole time. Passive tackling improve. We'll have to see what that brings. Game speed up. Yep, we said it earlier. So what does that mean? I don't feel like the game speed for UFL is that slow. I kind of thought that was one of the good things about the game. Whereas FC's too fast, I'd say eFootball is a bit too slow on the offensive side, way too fast because they have an overpowered defense, so way too overpowered, especially when you're pressuring, I should say, is too fast. But the speed is the most realistic, let's say, and UFL was pretty close to that. So let's hope they don't turn this into an FC 2.0, because when they say game speed up from where it's at, it makes me think they're trying to go the FC arcade feeling route, and that's not a good, sign in my opinion. So we will see. Fake shot glitch fixed. There you go. People who have been hating on the first time fake shot received, which I get it. I felt that it was the smoothest movement in the game, and they needed to change it into like a turn, like an outside of the foot turn, an inside of the foot turn, and that way, because it's defendable, right? It's just that the player floats and it's super unrealistic. It's pretty embarrassing looking. So they absolutely needed to fix it. But I felt because it's such a smooth transition into a shot, they could have actually turned it into a move, or maybe even a dummy run, like the player lets it run through his legs and turns and hits it. They could have done something cool with it. Maybe they did, by the way. But I'm assuming based on this, it's just removed. So now when you first time fake shot, the player won't float, essentially. That's what I'm guessing. That's what needed to happen, right? Assuming that they didn't turn it into some kind of cool move that you could do off of that and just got rid of the float, right? So skill move abuse, rainbow sombrero, that's fixed. Good, because that was super unrealistic. It was nonsense. So a lot of stuff in here will taper off the rats. That's something that I'm seeing that's a positive for sure. Minor bug fixes. I wish it said major, because who knows what this means, right? There's so many bugs in the UFL. This could be huge. Again, just like many of these things, it could be huge. It could be that they under-deliver again. Coming further in June, a new thematic team of the month and more core updates. So we're going to see a lot of that, right? The Dragonborn is similar. The team of the month stuff, whether it was the St. Paddy's Day, the Hypercharge, all these things are their biggest moneymaker, right? And to be honest, I had an absolute blast opening the St. Paddy's skins. I won't be doing anything like that now unless like I earn through my Road to Glory incentives and decide to spend that money on some of these packs. But it won't be like I did for St. Paddy's, where I sat there and dropped 60, 70, whatever it was, and essentially got all the skins, by the way, and just kept getting all the rewards. And it pretty much felt, it was fun, but then you get on the pitch, the game's broken. So it almost felt like highway robbery, because they're dropping these things that are fun and everything, and they take all your money, but then they don't deliver on the most important part, which is on the pitch. So if they actually follow through with a lot of this stuff, the game will improve. If not, it will still be in the gutter. And so that brings me to what I talked about earlier, this last line. Haters gonna hate. Let's effing go UFL. Now, here's my thing, Mr. Eugene Nashalov. I'm assuming this means he expects people to drop videos like this and talk about the game, or wait till the update comes out and people aren't going to be happy, which is true. There always is going to be haters. I do agree with him there, but you also have to be realistic. One of the biggest cop-outs people use is, oh, they're haters. Oh, they're haters. But it's very easy to use your common sense and look, are they being haters? or is there seriously an issue like when they talk about the things they're talking about? So, for instance, what he has to be talking about is everyone dogging UFL as a game, right? And when you say haters gonna hate, but then you look at the game itself, it makes you worried about the mindset of this CEO and where UFL truly is. Because if they can't look at their game and see these issues that I'm speaking about and that many of you have spoken about already, that doesn't serve well for where the game's going, right? The better approach would have been, we are going to continue to improve this game, and we are committed to making it a game that you truly enjoy and that you're proud to play. Or something along those lines. It's simple as that. The hater's going to hate line when you have so much wrong with your game just isn't a good look. But aside from that, I truly hope that UFL strikers over-deliver this time on all of these fixes. I am sick of them over-promising and under-delivering because, again, it just doesn't serve well for the game. It doesn't serve well for the players that want this game to succeed, including myself. So, let's keep our fingers crossed, but don't get your hopes up too high. At least I'm not. I'm just going to hope for the best, but as usual, prepare for the worst. Either way, I will continue my road to glory incentives. It's either going to be just like it is now, and we try to make this pretty much broken game fun, or as fun as it can be, or they're going to make vast improvements, and it's going to be a lot more fun. It's a win-win because we already know what to expect from the game now. I mean, it can truly only get better from here, unless, knock on wood, literally, I'm knocking on wood, unless they go to fix things and, like they have in the past, add more bugs, more glitches. So let's hope that I didn't just jinx this, or that I knocked on wood and fixed the jinx, because that would be absolutely horrendous to be in a worse spot after the patch. And it's happened before. So, fingers crossed. We don't have to wait too much longer. I'll see you guys soon. Keep grinding, keep having fun. Peace out.